Hey guys, this is the Anime Fiend bringing to you today Kingdom chapter number 654, Not Chew. And whoa, well, let me just say one thing, right? I usually do this at the end of the video, and well, that doesn't seem to be helping me out in any way. So, just bear with me for a few seconds, right? Uh, of course, after watching this video, not right now, but after watching this video, if you think the video is good, and you want to support me, please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and you know all of those things. So yeah, well, yeah, please help me out. All right. So yeah, let's get into the chapter. And well, previously we left with uh, Sentaon clashing with both Chu and not Chu Wei and King General. So yeah, that was exciting. And yeah, so basically the war has finally begun. And well, in this chapter, we start with we see a flashback of Manu standing on some battlefield, like he has some blood on him and stuff. Like he doesn't seem wounded, but yeah, you know, he's standing in front of like a ton of corpses. Like it is a battlefield, and you see all these dead bodies like just laying there. And whoa, it looks like a scene from maybe Gladiator or some shit like that. Yeah, like 300 or something. Like yeah, it is a cool scene. Well, now we actually get to the battlefield where Wei General Ryu Han seems to be actually pushing Genu army. And well, I mean, Genu army's front line seems to be, wavering, like shaky. And yeah, of course, Hakure comes to the rescue. And he's like, yo, charge with the bows and, I mean, arrows. And yeah, they're hitting Ryuhan. Oh, and of course, as they are busy with Ryuhan, other two Wei generals come and attack, like Junei, the dude who came for Moki. And yeah, I mean, who met Moki, of course. And Bakai, yeah, this dude looks menacing. I mean, yeah, this dude actually, amongst the other generals, he looks like a badass. I mean, maybe he might do something great. All right. So yeah, I mean, Juuko, yeah, that dude, he's looking at these, Wei army advances, and he's like, whoa, I guess, it's finally exciting. Finally, after all this time, we're getting to do something great. And yeah, these people, his people are like, hey, Lord, should we help them? And he's like, well, no, man, I mean, they're capable of taking care of things. So yeah, no need to no need to waste my special tactics against this fodder. I mean, yeah, the generals on the front lines are capable of taking care of the shit. And whoa, I mean, I guess they are. And yeah, I mean, Genu is like, well, withdraw the first line, have the second line halt their advances. And well, the front line basically retreating. And way people are like, whoa, we won. I mean, of course not won, but yeah, I mean, they're like, we're crushing, dude, go home. I mean, like, Gohome is doing that, like Booker T, can you dig it, sucker? And that spinneroni. Yeah. All right, yeah. The way people are going, I mean, way too crazy. Like they're like, yo, dude, this is going crazy. Even Moki is like, whoa, the way people, they seem to be doing really great. And I mean, our people, still didn't crack Manu's first line. And way apparently, they already breached the first line. What is going on? And of course, way people are like, bad mouthing these skin people, like, yeah, dude, we're awesome. Mobu and Tao, these people are garbage. The only person who could rival Gohome is only Riboku. And you know for a second I was like, dude, just wait a second. Riboku was just defeated by the man, the best general there is, Osen. And these people seem to not remember that. Like, what the hell, dude? Like, yo, dude, respect Osen, man. If what happens to the people who do not respect Osen, dude, ask the Zao. Yeah, all right. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, Gohome is at least he's level-minded, and he's arrogant, but at least not that arrogant. So yeah, he's like, yo, people, you're just calm down. You're going a bit too overboard here. I mean, you can't just underestimate the kin. Like, dude, yeah, I understand the strategist is just a kid, and of course he cannot come to my level at this young age. Of course not. I mean, Shohei Kun should have been here, but yeah. However, the kin, are more than capable enough to make up that difference through their generals, through their front lines. Like, dude, Mobu and Toe, they just show Mobu and Toe, right? They are just crushing these people. Like, Mobu is of course doing what Mobu does. Like, he's with his mace, he's just crushing these people. And of course, Toe with his speed, and with his beautiful sword skills, is like these swirly slashes and stuff. Like, yeah, Toe and Mobu are just crushing these people. And and yeah, apparently these people without strategy, they are also breaching the first line. And of course, Kohome is like, dude, as expected, you know if somebody against me is like a strategy general, I could have like thought of something against them. But these people, you know even without any strategy, these people are like using brute force to just crush these fucking people. Like, god damn, dude, how can I overcome these people? And he's like, Toe is like really dangerous, because he, even after all of this brute strength, he also uses very skilled strategy. Like, he's not a dumbass. He's basically an all-rounder, of course. Oki. And yeah, well, Mobu Mobu is like an unstoppable force. Like, he's juggernaut. God damn. And yeah, well, Gohome is like, people, look at those two. As soon as our alliance with Kin ends, we gotta kill those two first. Because yeah, if those two are left alive, like, yeah, yeah, Wei is getting crushed. So yeah, like, Gohome at least has their respect, and of course their fear. And well, because the both of the sides are now crushing the front lines of the Jew, you know, Gohome is wondering, like, whoa, so now what is the famous strategist, the sage of Juuko, gonna do? Like, yeah, so Juuko, yeah, his title is the Sage of Juuko, and well, that is nice. And yeah, well, the people, they come to Juuko and they're like, Juuko Sama, the, both front lines are being crushed, like, both Manu and Genu and yeah, Center is basically isolated because of this shit. And yeah, Juko is like, well, alright, dispatch 1,000 men for Genu's rear, and for To send Koyoku to deal with him. And yeah, you know what? That statement actually makes me afraid. Oh man, Koyoku versus To, right? Like, look, To is awesome, but Koyoku is, yeah, he's the shin of Chu, so I'm concerned for To, man. God damn, man, god damn. But yeah, well, so for To, he tells to send Koyoku, and yeah, they're like, what about Manu Sama, man? And he's like, well, Manu doesn't need any help, he can, he can take care of himself. Like, yeah, there's no need of any help for Manu. And yeah, now Gohome is, getting reports like, Bakai Sama, the Bakai dude, the dude I said, is looking menacing and is gonna do some great things in this, in this arc. Yeah, that dude and and Junei, those two are actually crushing the front lines. And Gohome is confused. He's like, dude, even even when we are crushing, both sides of their front lines, these people are still not making any big moves. Like, what the hell is this confidence? Like, what are they planning? Like, god damn, man. And well, apparently, the as soon as these people get to the front lines of the, the second wave, the second line, they actually get crushed. These elites show up from out of nowhere, and these elites are crushing these, these of course way people. And yeah, well, even Koyoku is like, yo, what the hell are these people? Like, those guys are like, goddamn, they're strong. And even Kohome is like, yo, what the hell? And Moki is like, whoa, so those must be Juko's elite units. But the thing to be afraid of isn't just that they're ridiculously strong. The actual thing to be afraid of is apparently the whole second line is made up of these elites. Like, what the fuck? Dude, that shit is crazy. Like, until now we've seen, like, yeah, elite units, like it's one small unit of maybe, like, 10 to 100 people. Like, yeah, those are the elites, man, that we've seen until now. And here, what do we see? Like, the entire second line, the entire second wave is made up of these elites. Like, what the fuck? Dude, so of course, I mean, Juko has been undefeated until now, so god damn, man, god damn. And like, Juko, oh yeah, that dude, the strategist dude, seems to explain it to us. Like, why is this? Like, why are these people undefeated? And they're like, well, each of us are remnants of, individual states that has been, reduced to nothing. like basically Chu took over, and yeah, well, while the size of our domains have been dwarfed, but we still command the same amount of army, like tens of thousands. And you know some people may think like, why are these people still alive? Of course, like, if they were once Chu's enemies, you know why are they still alive? Like, why is Chu allowing them to stay alive, like, if they were enemies? And well, you know the reason Chu actually gave up on them is because they couldn't defeat them. Like, yeah, that, that is fucking crazy. Like, these people, when when their states were being crushed, like, everything got crushed, right? Their states, armies, and everything got crushed. But these people and their particular personal armies, like, those are still undefeated, like, even by Chu. Yeah, it's not like Chu defeated them and they're undefeated by other other states. No, 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 no. Even by Chu, they're undefeated. So basically, Chu gave up, and they said, like, well, your states have been conquered by us, but you're still alive. So what, we'll give you this city, and stand guard over there, and we'll not interfere with you, and we'll just let you live. And so in turn, you just protect our this great city. And yeah, well, they're like, well, all right. you know what else we could do? Like, our states are crushed, at least you're giving us this piece of land. And well, fine. And once Juuko army, instead of standing guard on these grounds, actually used to clash with the likes of Kanmei and his caliber generals of Chu. And well, we've seen who Kanmei is. And Kanmei is a fucking beast. Like, just understand, because it was Mobu, Kanmei got crushed. But yeah, otherwise, like, Kanmei dude was completely he was crazy. He was extremely strong and crazy. So yeah, I mean, these people are monsters beyond your imagination, in the words of the strategist Juuko. And yeah, well, Bakai Sama, right? The Bakai, General Bakai of Wei, he, the guy who is, looking menacing, the guy who I thought was, a promising candidate to, to become maybe Wei's next. Okay, okay. All right. My bad. All right, like, yeah, Genu approaches Bakai dude, and he basically just beheads this dude. And goddamn, man, Bakai, like, yeah, he is basically gone. Bakai is gone, and Juuko dude is like, do you understand now just what manner of slumbering beasts you two nations have just awoken? And basically, this war, which at the beginning seemed to be like, yeah, easy, or like, yeah, it is true, but come on, it's just one city and two states are crushing it. Like, yeah, but yeah, it's not gonna be that easy. God damn, what a chapter. Like, yeah, I would say it is a great introduction, towards them. And yeah, I mean, look, I mean, of course, this Genu dude was the least shown general out of these, right? Like, of course, Senton and Manu were shown right from the beginning. They were these crazy, crazy motherfuckers, right? And yeah, and even the strategist in the previous chapter, they showed like, oh, even that dude is crazy. But yeah, Geno seemed like calm and collected, and he didn't seem that great. But I guess he's the first one to draw blood, and goddamn, Pakai dude is dead. Well, goddamn, man. Well, that is a chapter, and well, next week there is a break. Unfortunately, man. No. This week, there's no One Piece, and now next week there's no Kingdoms. Like, god damn, man. Well, at least we'll have One Piece next week, so that'll fill the hole in our hearts. But yeah, well, yeah, that is the chapter, and yeah, man, the chapter was really great. Like, we got to see how these monsters, they were made, and yeah, how these monsters are undefeated even by Chu, even by the likes of Chu. The mighty Chu just gave up. Like, I mean, look, of course, I bet there's, someone out there in Chu, or maybe even, many people out there in Chu who are stronger than these people, of course, but yeah, I mean, still, man, it's awesome. Yeah, well, let's see, let's see how this war is gonna go down, and yeah, well, it is exciting, and well, man. Anyways, that is the chapter, and well, that is the video. So again, as I said in the beginning, if you think the video is good, please, please, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Of course, we'll discuss, and all these things will help me out, man. Please, I just have around 50 subscribers, man. I'm trying to grow. All right, enough of my whining, but yeah, man, please help me out, and yeah, well, that's that's it for now, man. So, well, as always, until next time, peace.